Story time! At 19 years old, my fiance and I had broke up, and I was in the most devastated time of my life because I was coming off my bipolar meds. I didn't know there was actual drawbacks to that. When I decided to completely go off my meds, I didn't know at the time that there were many of them I was addicted to. It was terrible timing. So I ended up living in a van, trying to get my life back together, trying to live my life back on track. I was sending money to my grandmother. She had a room for me, but other people were living in that room. And she needed someone to help take care of her and put bills, so I sent all my money over there. So for 2.5 years, I lived in and out of the Costco parking lot in Harrisonburg, Virginia. I did have a dating life, and my dating life is actually what got me out of that situation, crazy enough. But literally, it was crazy because it would be too hot in the van, and I would crawl under the van because I realized under the bed part, it was actually cooler. Or I'd go out to the Arboretum down the street, and I'd walk down there, and I would just sleep under a tree. I would dig a little hole in the ground, put my keys in it, and then I would lay on top of it with a book, and then I would pretend I'm reading a book, and I fell asleep. It was every day I would go into work, I would take a shower. I would take a shower before and after work because I sweat really bad when I sleep sometimes, and I would go in and get my meal. I had an $8 voucher every single day to eat at the festival because I worked at the college, and I would split that between 2 meals. I would have a $4 meal at the beginning of my shift. I would eat some little snack that they gave us during our shift. Usually it was stuff that was about to expire we were going to throw away, and then at the end of my meal I would snatch something in for the festival before they closed. And then after that, was there a police officer? There's a police officer over here. Oh, that's weird. Anyways, so that said, I would, they're watching me. This is really awkward. Anyways, I would go in there and hold on, oh, what? Anyways, I would go in there and split my $8 voucher between 2 meals, and I would have my meal for the day, the beginning and the end. And for a while they were fine with that, but then ended up not liking that. But anyways, so at the beginning and at the end, I ended up with having a new dress and a new uniform and 1 or 2 outfits when I moved out of my van. So that's my van story, and I don't like vans. I would like to have a Pathfinder, guys. I want a Pathfinder so bad. For now, the car will do.